Yo, Todd here, Center Valley Customs. Welcome back if you're back. Welcome if you're not. Today, we're gonna attempt to get this 74 Javelin running. If you haven't seen my previous video on this car, actually I went and picked this up and a Gremlin, and I got the square body from that same place. So if you haven't seen those videos, go back, check them out. This has been sitting for, I really honestly don't know. The square body that I got from there, we got running, and I gave that to Travis. That had been sitting for 29 years based off of the last registration on the plate. This doesn't have plates, so I have no idea. But we're gonna see if we can get it to run. Walk you around this thing quick. So this is a 74 Javelin, like I said. I picked this car up off of a property where a guy that I knew was cleaning the property up for them to sell it. There was a total of, I think, 4 or 5 vehicles on the property. I bought 3. It'd be this Javelin, that smashed up Gremlin, and then a square body Chevy. These cars had been sitting for a long time. This one was actually pinched between 2 trees. So on this side, actually, this is where a tree grew up and pushed this panel in. It's pretty wild. I'll throw a picture in there. This car, more or less to me, is junk. It is rotted out completely, but I'm sure it's worth something to someone that needs parts, because this car has all the hubcaps, all the trim, all the lights, the bumpers are there, the valance is in good shape, the mirror's there, all the glass is there. I mean, all in all, parts wise, this would probably be a pretty good car. Unfortunately, it is just rotted out and it's junk. The interior, boy. So when I got this car, there was a tree that grew up right in here also. But when I got this car, I did not have keys for it. I ended up getting a set of jiggler keys, and I bought a lot of 10 AMC keys. And I fiddled and fiddled and fiddled, and I finally got the trunk open first, which got ourselves an old General Electric vacuum cleaner, spare tire, and a jack. Otherwise, nothing else. Like I said, you can see this thing's all rotted out. Both sides are gone. I can't see the trunk, and I don't plan on digging in there either. I don't want to shut this because I can't open it if I do shut it completely. There's a key broke off in here. Oh boy. Now this thing is nasty inside. Seats are pretty nice, or I mean they're pretty cool, I should say. They're not nice. Oh, can't fold that. That is that's probably rat shit. Nasty. This car would need a lot of cleaning. Look at the headliner though. Headliner is beautiful. I am not putting that down. I think I busted that open at one time. Yeah. Go around to the other side. So on this side, kind of a cool dash. There's tons and tons of room on the passenger side. Automatic car. Don't know what it has for transmission. Looks like a 3-speed automatic. Oh, it says torque command. It's got a radio here, but then somebody upgraded at one time to the old tape deck. I think that's what this is. I should not be touching any of this. Somebody stashed the old cassette tape radio in here. Interesting. Guy was old. Just assuming. He liked his Werthers. All this was for the glove box before I ripped it open, hoping there was a title in there. Yeah, neat cars, but like I said, this thing to me is honestly I think it's junk. But for the right person, for the trim and whatnot, might be worth something. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to sell it or not. I think for what I could get out of it, probably wouldn't even be worth me selling. I don't know. But I'll get you under the hood here, quick. For an engine, we got a straight 6. This would be a 258. I believe these cars also came with a 401 and potentially a 360. Somebody's going to have to correct me in the comments because I really don't know anything about AMCs or Mopars or anything. But at one time, a while ago, I did come out here, pull the plugs out, and I filled the cylinders with a whole bunch of shit. Marble mystery oil, transmission fluid, mineral spirits, sea foam, like anything I had, I mixed it all into one thing, shook it up and dumped it in there. So hopefully with doing that, maybe we can get it broken loose. Honestly, I don't even know if it's seized up because I've done nothing but that. I got the carb leakage free when I dumped stuff down the cylinders, and I lubed up the hood hinges. That's all I've done on this. So let's get to work here. We're going to be working out of a tool bag today. Garage is about 50 feet away, but I don't feel like walking back and forth, although probably going to get my steps in regardless. I'm going to start by trying to get this thing rolled over. Before I can do that though, I'm going to cut these belts off because they're probably dry rotted right into the pulleys, and we don't need any of that extra accessory crap for what we're doing right now. I'm also going to pull these plugs out so that if it does roll over, we're not fighting compression. Now when I dump fluid in here, I notice that these plugs are AC plugs. They're not AC Delco. They're the old school plugs before AC Delco became AC Delco. So it's just straight up AC. A lot of people get their rocks off finding plugs like this. To me, they're just spark plugs. I don't care. Lighting is also going to be less than ideal. I wanted to do this, well, last weekend, but unfortunately my professional life, my job, took care of that for me, so I had no time to do that. And then yesterday was a beautiful day out. Unfortunately, I had to fix my lawnmower, so that took up that time. What else did I do yesterday? I don't remember. Yeah, so get these plugs out and cut the belt and see what we can do here. Ooh. This one plug, number 1, I believe that's number 1, is pretty crusty. I'll show you this. This plug has got a lot of crap on the top, moisture, rust, so that's good. Hopefully the old tin snips will handle these belts. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, water pump rotates, that's good. Come on, get in there. Might have to get that one from the bottom. Okay. Now, see if I can find the socket to get on that crank pulley. 11/16, maybe, probably not. easier from the bottom. Thought about taking this fan off. I'll try it from the bottom. Come with me. Alright, place your bets. The square body was locked up, so I would assume so is this. And that ain't gonna fit in there. God damn it. Okay, we're on. Here we go. Here we go. Kind of on. Oh, that loosened it. Oh, it's turning! I'd be damned. I can't believe that. No way. What? No way. Oh boy. It's getting tight now. I think I heard a valve. Pretty windy out too, so I apologize for all the exterior noise and lighting and everything else. I kind of want to pull this valve cover off just out of curiosity, but I also don't want to take it off because I'm lazy. Let's just keep going. Turns over like butter. Wow. I can't believe that. Alright. Enough of that. Now, wiring. What do we need? I don't have keys, so I'm going to have to run a jumper thing. Where's the starter at? Starter's down there. Oh boy, this wiring is gone. There is no insulation left on this wiring. Oh, we got a steel me junction. What is this? No way. This thing already has a wiring for a push button or something inside. Where's it go? I need to investigate this. So the starter main wire is has no insulation left on it. After seeing that, this relay already has these wires on here that go somewhere. So I investigated that a little bit. Turns out someone, I guess I saw this before, but I didn't know what it was. Somebody put the old toggle switch on here to get her started, or to attempt to get it started, or whatever the deal is. So we'll rip that out. So we won't need that. But I am going to replace that wire quick. I'm going to have to find some. I think I got some old subwoofer sound system 4-gauge cable that do the trick. And then I'll get my little starter switch, find a battery, and see if we can just get this to crank. And then we'll worry about fuel stuff. Probably should check the oil. Yeah, we'll get there. Okay, I whipped up this cable with a couple, what do they call them? Ring terminals on it. I'll get this starter replaced. I think Travis just got here. He's gonna shit himself when I tell him that this thing rolls over. And I think then we can try to put a battery in this thing. Alright, I got my battery cable replaced here. I'm gonna throw a battery in here. I got a Optima that was in my C10 that died over the winter. So then I put some other cheap shit battery in it. And I charged this up last night, so hopefully it'll be juiced up. I did clean these connections. We'll go positive first. That is loose as shit. And then this one, sparkies? No sparkies? No sparks. I'm afraid to tighten these on here. Don't beat on your battery cables or connections. Okay. Let's just try it like that. Where's my junction? Here it is. I don't really know where these are supposed to go, but I'm going to go one here and one here. Let's see what happens. Perfect. Your battery cable supposed to do that? Ooh, that bitch is hot. Huh. Bad starter, you think? Ooh, yeah, I should probably take this off of here for a minute. That thing's like hot, hot, hot. Well, if it's a starter, I ain't buying one. Well, here's where we're at. I pulled the starter out of the Javelin. As you can see, it is just caked with oil, dirt, debris, otherwise known as shit. Also, the appendix and all the crap in here is all rusted up tight. It does rotate. I have rotated this gear, so that's good at least. But instead of jacking up the Gremlin, crawling under that thing, laying in long grass, pull that starter out. I don't know if it's the right starter. They look visually the same, but I don't know. I'll get that out to find out that one doesn't work. I'm going to do my best to try to get this freed up. I don't know how this is going to work. Chances are I'll work on this for 3 hours and then I'll end up just pulling that one out anyway. But let's just see if we can get this one freed up. Well, I guess we get to lay in some long grass, pull a starter out, because getting the other one freed up, well actually it was freed up, but I think inside it shorted, and without taking it completely apart, it ain't happening. Got the Gremlin starter out. That was a pain in the ass because there was so much gunk around the bolt heads I couldn't find them. Couldn't get a socket on them. And the steel bolt goes into an aluminum housing, and if you don't know, steel and aluminum, when it corrodes and they don't really like each other. So they were in there tight, damn near rounded one of the bolts off. But this was all corroded in here. The armature wouldn't move, so after probably hours of beating on it with a hammer, prying this armature out, hitting on this, I took some 600 grit sandpaper, cleaned that up to clean up this, whatever this is, sleeve for the armature. I got it all going. It works. The only downfall is if the gear goes all the way back, this arm mechanically gets stuck, so I don't want to go again. So I'm going to leave this cover off. So if it does get bound up, I can just hit it, but it does work. See, like this, doesn't work. Until I hit this, and now it don't work at all. What's going on here? Wow, made it worse. It was working. Oh, it bound up real tight again. It was working pretty damn good, honestly. What the hell? This actually was working really nice. I don't know. I put a little bit of assembly lube on this sleeve here, and I don't know if that's what, if it didn't like that or what the deal is, but regardless, it'll work for what we need it to do, I think. Might be aggravating, but, or my battery's dying. That could very well be the case. Regardless, I'm gonna go slam it in. If I gotta push this down every time I want to start it, so be it. It is what it is. At least we got a starter. Kind of. Whatever. I'm putting it in. Okay, I got my starter in. I was going to use the original cable from the Gremlin, but it was too short. So we got the one I made up. So let's see what's going to happen here. Might blow stuff out of it from the nothing. Turn over. All right, well, we got something at least. All right, awesome. Now, before I kill my battery, I think I'm just going to throw plugs in it and put the freaking wires on, dump some stuff down the carb, and just see if it'll pop off. I should probably check the oil, huh? Yeah, probably should. Probably should have done that before I rolled it over a whole bunch of times, but it is what it is. Before I put these plugs back in, I'm going to run her through the old Wire Wheel Deluxe here. I'm going to whip up a wire here to hot wire the coil. I'm literally just going to strip this and wrap it around that post, and then we'll use the starter alligator clip to hold it on this end. Yeah. I'm going to take the number 1 plug out and put it on the wire and make sure we got spark. I could pull the cap off and all the other garbage, but this will be just fine. Set that there. Take this, put this over here. She should be hot. Let's see if we got spark. Don't look like it. No spark. Okay, set that on the floor. Well, I'm going to put this, I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably pull this distributor cap off, take a peek inside there, go from there. Points, and they are corroded as shit. So, I'm going to go get a file, clean those up a little bit. I'll be back. So you can see these points are just corroded. You can do the Mortsky slap where you just kind of let them snap. The Mortsky snap, I should call it. That might clean them up a bit. A lot of people will use like a women's nail file, or men's, I guess. I shouldn't talk. But I'm going to take my file, which this is probably going to be a little too aggressive, but I'm just going to try to clean it up a little bit, and then we'll see what it looks like. Okay. So I think if we put power to the coil, we should be able to just kind of snap this open with a screwdriver, and you should be able to see them spark. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. That was better with the screwdriver. Well, I don't know when my microphone's died, but it's raining now, so we're done for the day. Gonna have to come back to this later on in the week, which means you ain't getting a video this week. Oh well, it is what it is. I was hoping it was going to be quick, although I wasted a lot of time on that starter. Just is what it is, so we'll go at it again later on this week. Yo, new day. Yesterday we ended on checking for spark. We did not have spark last night. However, we did clean up the contacts on the points. But today my plan was just to do a little time lapse because it's crappy out. We're about to get dumped on any minute now. But I did clean the contacts on the rotor itself, and I set the gap on the points to 20 thousandths, which I think might be a little bit on the high end. But regardless, we have spark now. So I can't really wait any longer because I'm just dying to see if this thing's going to fire. So before we dump gas down the carb, I'm going to check the Earl quick here. It's wet. That's good enough for me. The trans is right here too, so I might as well check that. Yeah, it's got red stuff on it. Good. Perfect. Hate for that to burn up. Okay, so now we're going to dump a little fuel down that bad boy. I'm going to hot wire this thing here. I actually left this battery connected all night. Probably not a good idea. And we're going to see if she's going to fire. All right, I'm going to start by connecting my wires over here for my coil. Power must be back feeding into there because I can hear like a door buzzer or something going when I connect this. Okay, let's make sure we got startage. Put this over here. Now, I got a can of starting fluid. I'm not going to disconnect. Actually, I probably can. I was going to say I wasn't going to disconnect this fuel line, but, well, maybe I won't disconnect the fuel line. I'm sure this thing's been sitting for so long. I'm sure there's nothing in the tank. Okay, maybe we'll just leave that connected. But I do have some starting fluid, and then this isn't Twisted Tea. This is 2-cycle gas. I'm not using 2-cycle gas because, well, it has oil in it and can lube the top of the cylinders or the valve, whatever. I have it because it's all I got. So, stuff probably shouldn't be flying out of there. So I'm just going to dump some in here and just give her a go. No way. Choke her a little bit, huh? She's gonna go. Oh, that stinks. Oh, by the way, rule number 1, do not put your face over the carburetor. Don't do it. Choke it again. We're gonna kill our battery. I probably flooded this. I'm gonna go, oh, we are boiling our starter wire over there. Better let her chill out a little bit. And I'm also gonna go get a jump pack, I think. Well, it actually started raining, so I was gone for a little bit, but it stopped now, and well, I can't help it. I gotta see if this thing's gonna run or not. I'm just gonna go straight up starting fluid, and we got no button. We ain't got nothing is what we got. There she goes. Oh, come on. Give her a little fuel. Should try to dump some down that breather there, but who knows? This carb's probably just plugged up. No way. Come on. Choke it. Come on, you were so close. Smoking over there again. Give her some time. Patience. Patience. Okay. Oh. Come on. That stinks. That stinks. Raining out again, so I think we're just going to pick back up on this tomorrow. I got my battery on the charger. I'm going to see if I can get like a gravity fed fuel bag. Piss bag is what I'd call it. And we'll hit it again tomorrow. Yo, new day. Feeling pretty good about this today, actually. We should not get rained out according to the weather. Probably will. I did get an auxiliary fuel tank. It's actually for like a motorcycle. It comes with a container, a shut-off valve, and some hose. I actually really like it, so I'll put a link in the description. If you want one, you can buy one. Ordered on Amazon, came overnight, beautiful. I got that all plumbed in. I had truthfully assumed that this carburetor was just going to be completely gunked up, and I've been trying really hard not to pull it apart. Hopefully it stays that way. I did run the throttle back and forth, and it is, I can't remember what they call it, some valve. We're getting fuel when we run the throttle. So I'm gonna try not to use anything and just try to start it right off the carburetor. So let's get this thing wired up, and I'm pretty confident today we're gonna get this thing running. Pretty confident. Okay, I also charged my battery overnight, so we should be good there. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, I guess. I'm gonna choke it, maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, I'm feeling confident. Idle? No way. Got a wicked vacuum leak over here. it's starting to sound better. Oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I can't believe that just started right up first try. Huh. Now what? I don't know. Alright, so here's the deal. I don't have keys for this, right? I've already said that. So for the last hour, probably hour and a half, I just went after this with the lot of keys that I bought online. None of those worked, and actually I think I broke half of one off in the ignition. I went after it with my jiggler keys. The last video, you know, I had the jiggler keys in there and you guys freaking tore me apart in the comments, so I sure as hell was not putting that on camera again. Then I went after it with a screwdriver and hammer. Then I went after it with a drill. Then I went back with the screwdriver and the hammer, then back with the drill. Long story short, it looked like some Ocean's 11 shit in there. But what I'm trying to say is we can get this thing in gear. So I'm going to try to drive this thing right back in the spot that I got it from. I know for sure this front wheel is locked up and the back wheels potentially are locked up because it was stuck in gear and the rear wheels were dragging. I'm guessing they're locked up. But I'm going to try to start this bad boy up again. Hopefully it'll stay running. And I'm going to drive it right back up there where I got it from. Probably not actually, but I'm going to try. Here we go. Oh, I need ignition. Please start. No pumps. Well, I'll give her 2 pumps. Or 3. Take it to town if I wanted. Reverse. Uh-oh. She ain't gonna go. It ain't gonna move. Oh, come on now. What do you mean you sat for 30 years and you don't want to run? There's the power band. Oh, don't fail me now. I had to choke on a little bit. Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh no. Maybe we're just out of fuel. Where's the beat banger? You hear that buzzer? That's what I'm talking about. Uh-oh. Maybe we got a stuck float or something. Okay. That'll do her. The old torque command don't want to do it. Happen. Well, I think this was a fail. It was spinning a wheel though. Yeah, was spinning this tire. Son of a gun. I think our brakes are just all locked up. One more time. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Well, I got a little dinky hammer. I don't want to bash up these wheels. And that's not even on the drum, so it ain't gonna matter. That ain't on the thing, it ain't gonna matter. One more time. If it don't go, it don't go, but it'd be cool if it did. I'm gonna put you on this side. Maybe I can show you the wheel spinning. She likes the fuel. We gotta give her some more again. I'm sure the float's stuck or something and we're just flooding this thing out. If she wants to drink, let her drink. This is it. I can feel it. Actually, I can't. Neutral drop. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Oh, shit. Well, I guess it ain't happening. Ugh. We were burning rubber though. I could feel it. I can see it. That's funny. Well, I lied. We're gonna try this one more time. Why? Because I put air in this tire, which I should have done before. If you were stupid, you'd understand. Hopefully she goes. Start, please. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Rogie. Well, I guess we're not trying again. I think we cooked our wiring. Come on, give me one more. Oh, what if I push that thing down? One moment, please. Oh, okay. We might get her this time. Please start. Well, I guess we're done. We ain't got a starter. Can't do nothing now. Well, it's a new day. I actually finished this video as a failure. I edited everything, but then today and last night I was thinking to myself, I can't be a failure. So Travis is here with me, and we're actually gonna go pick up another little project. You'll see that later on. But what we did do was jack this thing up, get these two wheels broken loose, and I made a new battery cable. So it should start, and I should be able to drive this thing. So that's what we're gonna do right now. fuel. Well, a couple pumps. Fires right off. Okay, well. Oh, you never hooked up the coil. One moment while we get fire here. Okay, now it'll run. Oh, still in neutral. Or gear, one of the two. Don't do this to me now. Popped in my ear. Yeah. Want to start me up. Maybe this isn't going to be as easy as I thought. Oh, I ran my muffler over. Did it burn them? Got the guts. For sale. 15 grand, I know what I got. Well, there it is, runs and drives. We really didn't have to do much to this. Honestly, we just cleaned the points, threw fuel to it, and starter. Yeah, I spent quite a bit of time on that starter. I was honestly expecting this motor to be completely locked up and to spend 2-3 days trying to get it free, but it was already free, which is a good thing. I wish driving it would have been a little more amusing. Wish it would have had a little more power. Probably should have checked the training fluid once it was running. Pretty sure it was slipping a lot. But it is what it is. It runs, it drives. What's the plan for it? I have no idea. I'd love to like get it running and driving like half-ass road worthy, if that's even, if I can even say that. But I think it would take a lot of parts, time, labor to get it that far. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It'll sit here until I decide, I guess. Coming up, I think, well, I'm going to pick up a project. I'm pretty late right now, actually. I'm trying to rush this along a little bit. And I got the tracker running, newsflash. I haven't been able to get it running for quite a while. Turns out it needs fuel to run. Who would have known? Well, yeah, that's all I got. If you like this kind of stuff, you know what to do, and catch you in the next one.